Drazu here, and I got lent 4 weapons that are really, really rare and really, really awesome. So I get to use them for the first time ever. And as you can see, I've got 2 of them in my set right now, and then the other 2 are chilling out there. Ice Dice and G Staff, those are just chilling. But for this fight, for MBL, I am going to use M Claw and JHUDORAS Wand, which both are really, really good weapons, and both you pretty much never see anywhere. So this is a really, really cool opportunity for me. I get to include it in the set. I really wanted to use both J-Wand and M-Claw, so along with FOS and all my other crap. So I'm actually rolling without Thick Smoke Bomb, and that'll be significant come later on. But this is I just really wanted to use these weapons because this is like my one chance, you know. Like fuck, I want to make the most out of it. So this combo right here is one I've always been dreaming to try. M Claw and FOS. You have all 7 icon types being dealt, and so if you're not using HNMS, you're gonna have a really hard time covering this, and that's good because the use of HNMS needs to be encouraged because then I'll be able to rip through it with my other weapons, aka Wanna Dark Fairy and Attack B. So as you can see right there, she uses HNMS and G Sword. That G Sword will be very useful. I was really glad to see that because that right there, guys, is J-Wand's specialty. J-Wand will shut down the air coming from that G Sword, and it'll shut down air from other things as well, like TDK, M Skull if I come across it. So this is I was really happy to see that. So I used J1 for the first time as well, and I use Attack P to go along with it, which is a pretty good combo. The Earth kind of stacks together. She used dual FSS, which really brings in the element of luck. So that was actually kind of disappointing to be honest. I mean, you guys will see later, but FSS is just the kind of shit, I gotta take her down before those things decide to go off. So so I showed her both of my weapons now, and now I get to match them up in any way I want. This is a pretty cool one. So she just did dual FSS. So if she uses G Sword again, this combo will completely take it out, almost completely. The 3 dark will be the only thing surviving. J1 and FOS. I like pairing FOS with a lot of shit. FOS just pairs really well with everything. That's like a universal fact. And as you can see, she does use G Sword, so that completely gets snuffed out, pretty much. But that Ice Staff and Ice Cold gets through pretty well. I still win the turn though, so it looks like on the HP bars like I lost, but I actually won that turn. That's because she has 300 more HP than me. So yeah, right now I think I'm in the lead. I can't really see the numbers from where I'm commentating from right now, but this is a really good. So I decided to be a bit gutsy. So she just used Ice Staff, and she didn't catch very much Dark. So I was hoping she would lay off at this turn, and I would use a wicked combo of M Claw and Wanna Dark Fairy. Those 2 things, goddamn, those are just awesome constants. But she uses the exact combo she needs for such an offensive threat. HNMS cuts down the M-Claw to a sizable degree, but that's not even the problem, because I mean M-Claw can take an HNMS as long as you pair it well. The thing that really fucked me over this turn was that Ice Staff. I was hoping it would not be used, and it was used, so that was really, really unfortunate. Little did I know, she did not bring UDS or King's Lens this match. So, in hindsight, AP and M-Claw would be the ideal offensive combo to use in this match. And I really don't realize that she doesn't have a counter for AP until much, much later. I decided to use AP then, finally, but she, I don't know why she used Dior's 2 then. I guess she was expecting the KO attempt. which is actually coming up. So, because of the fact that she just dumped her T tier, I'm thinking, alright, I can get some pretty good damage in if I, do my TDK and reflect KO attempt here. And she has 1300 HP, so this is very, very risky. And to be honest, I should have used it with the AP right here because of that HNMS. But it's an M Claw. I have a fucking M Claw, guys. I'm gonna use the M Claw. So, I mean, some of these, choices are just like, because I'll never get a chance to do this again, So, yeah. In reality, I should have used AP right there, but I used M Claw, and as you can see, that kind of really, she used a really good defensive combo there. Again, the Ice Staff paired with the HNMS, and she also used Drain Life. That Drain Life pushed her up above 1000 HP. So instead of 942, which is possible to KO her at, she was at 1042, which is impossible for me to KO her at. So that was a really, really good call on her part. But I mean, I swear to God, if I used AP there instead, she would have been dead. Oh well. I'm just having fun using all this shit. And yes, I exclaimed there, God damn it, that fucking Drain Life. This is really, really bad. So now I don't have my freezer, because now look at this. She's at 151 HP only. Basically all the things I just did, the reflect and the freeze, can just be healed off. So that is really significant. So at this point, it's not looking good for me at all, regardless of what I do next. But I still put up a pretty goddamn good fight. So, yeah, normally, I mean, that's why it's a risk. That KO attempt is a huge risk. If you don't do it and you get in a situation like this, you're at a severe disadvantage. Because now she has her freezer, and she has reflect. And I do not have either of those things anymore. So, that becomes really bad. What happened here? I can't even read what's going on. She used something. Oh, she healed. Fuck, I didn't even see that. I was going to say, did she freeze me then? No. She elected not to freeze me, which she actually regrets. She exclaims in the next text box, I believe, that she should have, just frozen me right then and there. But here's the thing. I wasn't worried. The reason why I was all out offensive with the AP and M Claw right there is because if she were to freeze and heal at the same time, I'd be fine, because there'd be no offense other than like 3 physical and icicle. So even though she, says here, oh, I should have froze you, the turn before. No, she shouldn't have. If she did, she would be in a worse position than she is right now. So, yeah. I got frozen, and look what fucking happened, guys. God damn it. It's always post-heal when FSS decides to work really well for her. That is over 50 icon. Actually, that's 49. I can math. Wait, no, that's 54. Sorry, I can math. That's over 50 icons of damage, which is absolutely ridiculous. It's 1059. 1059 damage taken. Holy fucking shit. That is... I mean, I was in a bad position before, but now I'm in an even worse one because she still has reflect. And so, yeah, because it looks pretty even right now, but when you take into account that she still has reflect, I'm really not in a good spot. So what do I decide to do? Oh, yeah, because I'm paranoid about that reflect, I decided to use Shh, because on the off chance she, tries to use it right now, it won't work. Of course, I cannot verify whether it actually worked. I just have to judge based off of the weapons that she uses. So I can't know for sure. She uses dual FSS again, so I don't know if she used reflect or not. But regardless, one of her FSS goes off again. It's not quite 50 this time, but is pretty damn close to 50. So twice in a row, guys, I'm utterly screwed because of that. There's like look at the HP now. I'm fucked. Like game over, you know. So so at this point, the best case scenario is a draw. I just try to do a defensive standoff. And it's pretty interesting when I have JHUDORAS wand here, because what ends up happening is that she uses Ghost Sword over Ice Staff, and the reason why. Well, first off, I'm going to tell you what happens this turn. I use Burrow, and look what happens. She uses Burrow, completely gets rid of my attack P. I use Burrow, and I get rid of what's left of her G Sword. So neither of us took any damage that turn. I thought that was pretty funny. Yeah, we both had some pretty strong offense there, but absolutely nothing happened. So, yeah, I thought that was pretty hilarious. But, yeah, so she's using G Sword now instead of Ice Staff. Reason is because where my HP is at, I can no longer use Wand of Dark Fairy. It is banned because I can't multi-heal. So, because of that, I take that fact and use it towards my advantage because I know that G Sword's coming. So, you know what? I'm going to use JHUDORAS wand. And that is exactly what I should have done. I take out that Ghost Sword pretty good, get rid of all 11 of those air icons, and paired with the FOS, I win the turn. Though I really, like, again, hindsight is 2020, but again, hindsight, I should have paired AP with it because she did use HNMS, and that takes out a lot of the FOS attack. So had I used J-Wand and AP that turn, I would have set myself up pretty good for a possible draw attempt. Again, like, she did not come in with UDS or King's Lance. Had I known that before, like, had I realized that, I would have used AP a lot more, and that would have gotten me this draw attempt. And of course, we know pre-heal it would have gotten me the win. But again, I just wanna try out these combos with JHUDORAS wand and MONOCERAPTORS claw, because look at this defensive combo I'm pulling up right here. This doesn't quite look like it's as cohesive as it might be because technically G Shield covers air and light. But think about it. It's only 3 icons of air and light. Back in Fiora's League, when I had that awesome combo of Battle Plunger and G Shield, that gave me perfect coverage except for Fire, which was fine because Fire isn't used at all. But the main thing that would counter that defensive combo, even though it has effectively perfect coverage, was to go all in on air and light. So if you used G Sword in PCC, or even better, Sword of White Lies in PCC, that would have gone through that combo. So air and light, while technically covered by G Shield, is really not that well covered. So pairing J-Wand with it is actually pretty good. I still have the hole of water. If someone uses Kelper's Trident, then oh well, I'm fucked. But I know that's not a thing in this match. The only thing that's going to get through is Icicle. The only thing that's going to get through reliably, that is. So I think that was a really interesting defensive combo, and it caused me to survive longer than I should have. But as you saw in the end there. But again, right there at that particular instance where I'm trying to go for a draw attempt, having my thick smoke bomb would have made so much of a difference. She was actually really surprised that I did not have thick smoke bomb on me. She didn't count my weapons correctly. I don't really do that, to be honest. I don't really count weapons, but maybe I should. I don't know. She was expecting a TSB, and I didn't have it, so that's why she was still trying to be defensive. But yeah, I mean, I don't think the way she was, using her HNMS and G Sword, that was a good combo on her part to do. But again, yeah, I just didn't have that thick smoke bomb. So and I know I would normally roll with it, but the problem is like there's so much good shit I was just lent, and I want to use it all. Like honestly, I want to use it all. The one thing I would have changed if I were to fight her again, like if this were an actual set, Well, I mean, I guess things change. Obviously, she substitutes her weapons in and out as any good battler should. But for that match, G Shield actually wasn't that great because she didn't bring Wanda Dark Fairy. She has Wanda Dark Fairy, but she didn't bring it with her. So had I exchanged G Shield and Thick Smoke Bomb, that would have been really, really good. But yeah, in general, I hope you enjoyed that video because despite all the crap that happened pre-heal, that basically set me up for a loss, and her FSS going off post-heal, that sucked. I still think that was a pretty successful fight. I had a lot of fun using those weapons competitively and making those types of combos. So yeah, again, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoy seeing somewhat of a change in my set. And stay tuned for the next video because as I showed in the beginning, I have Ice Dice, and Ice Dice is pretty cool. It's a weapon that's basically used to break stalemates when it comes to multi-heal fights. Before this, I've never done any fight where multi-heal was allowed, ever. Never. And so I actually, after this, I challenged Pisha to a multi-heal fight, and I bring in Ice Dice. So that actually ends up being a really fun match. So stay tuned for that one. I hope you enjoyed this one, and that's all I have to say for now, guys. I'm Drazu, and I'm out.